And then I said,
Love
"That's
dick
not my
pics.
wife. That's his." Oh, sorry. Wait, I already made that one.
Oops,
Okay.
Daisy.
Well, we'll run with that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Tales of Zoggirial.
Welcome back. It's been a minute or a week, depending on how you're watching this.
You're slow.
How
Cilio
are you
actually,
watching this?
I don't know. They're under rocks. I don't know how they're watching this. They have no internet. But Cilio actually interrupted this one before you did, Jose.
This is being streamed directly into my dreams.
But nevertheless,
No wonder this stream feels so wet.
we are missing Jacob or Olin.
Better known as Bookworm Bitch.
Yes,
It's
for right
guys.
now. But I don't think we're going to be really missing him that much for this session.
Nobody really likes Bookworm Bitch.
Dude, the guy just turned sideways and just disappeared. We don't know where he went.
Yeah, he just went into the pocket plane of his of just.
That's
turning.
canonically what happens. Yes, that is literally what has been established in canon.
No, he just.
How
Goes
does he
into his
just keep
book.
disappearing like this?
Just goes into his book. That's where everyone goes, is into the book.
I don't know, man. No, I just like the idea that Olin just canonically 2D. He's not even two-dimensional.
Yeah. Well, nevertheless, we're going to hop in.
Jack, I have a question.
Let's see.
How much XP was the Mirror Master worth?
The one thing is, the Mirror Master didn't have a challenge rating,
Uh-huh.
and
You could have fooled me, dude. What the fuck?
yeah, the Mirror Master didn't have
Bro,
a
it's
challenge
easy.
rating because really, I did not expect you guys to go fight him. I could look up what he was on the generated given that this program gives me, like, for an estimate.
You didn't expect us to fight him?
Yeah, so did we get XP for it?
I think we did. Pretty sure we did.
No,
Did
you
we?
guys didn't. Because
Wait,
Under
yo, give me
my-
that 200, bro.
Because under my classification, this guy was not worth experience. Because you guys are getting basically 3 9th level spells.
Yeah, that's
What?
fair. Like,
Wrong.
Wait,
Wrong.
what?
I'm getting 3 9th level spells.
I don't know, Drago. That's kind of sus, dude.
Okay, I'll pull him up real quick. Give me 1 second. He's loading in.
I would like to as
Do you guys-
we're
I'll give you guys the experience if you guys really want it.
I'm
Is
just
it-
baffled at the fact that you said you didn't think we would fight him. Like you clearly don't know us.
Yeah, you guys
we wanna
kinda
fight
go
everything.
you guys go into every NPC. All right.
I mean,
Through them, inside them.
No,
on
that's
their
just
face.
you.
That's kind of just you.
Is the XP exactly 5,007?
I have to split
I
it.
want. Ironically, it's 5,006 for you.
Fuck!
That would be
And-
terrible.
Where's that homunculus at? I need to kill it.
And
It's gone.
and also from now on, the mirror saps all your XP until you.
You're
until
just
you
at a
break it.
constant 0.
You say that.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I actually needed 5,006, and I said it was 1 over because I knew you were gonna do that.
All right.
This guy.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
in the infinite vortex of space and bullshit.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
a cursed starting
challenge
of
18.
a session.
It says it's challenge 18. Why? There's not.
I mean, probably because because
I'm
you
like-
added all those. It's probably counting all the other ones that are added.
Weird. But yeah,
I think it's perfectly normal.
here's the award by itself.
Yay! Well, man.
3,000 to each.
Yippee!
All right, Lance, that's a
We just-
level up. I'm gonna go
we just need to
look
kill-
up
we just-
infusions real quick. Hang on.
We need to kill another one of those, please.
Like 3 of those.
All right.
Maybe.
What was my level 9 feature again?
I even lost my aura protection.
Pete, what you can do, go into your character sheet, and if you see the class, hit that gear, and hit level up.
Okay.
You should be able to,
Da-da-da-da-da,
you should be able to level
da-da-da-da.
up. Does it say anything?
Unable to import. Unable to open class specialization. Records not loaded. Hex shard. What?
All right. I'll level you up real quick. Sorry about this, guys. Which level would you want to go into,
Why
Warlock
not?
or Artificer?
Nah, mate. Put it into Artificer. I'm sorry, Jack. I'll put some levels into Warlock eventually, but Artificer is kind of important right now.
All right. You get a couple more spells into your spell reservoir. This is your you can now always cast certain spells after you prepare them particular level. You shown as the artifact.
This moment of level up is brought to you by Jose Suffering. Jose Suffering.
Yeah.
Anytime this D&D session is on.
No, he's Chicken Jose.
He's
Okay.
currently a chicken. That's right. That's right. He's currently a chicken.
This
Oh,
chicken
I
gets
get.
to you
That's
by Jolly
right. I
Bee.
get 2 extra infusion slots.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Do
go,
you
dude.
get your do you get third levels now? Third level
Yes, I can cast third level spells. Oh, dude,
Chicken Jose is
I'm
brought to
finally
you
a mage.
He can counterspell, boys.
I don't get counter spell.
Well, sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
Kind of
Alright.
is, yeah.
I'm
You
going
and Fireball.
to record spells. I'm just going to import everything real quick. Artificer. Third level.
I don't care how. I don't care how small the room is. I cast Fireball.
Artificer. You get blink. Catnap.
I do
Again.
get blink.
Great
again.
food.
Chicken Jose is brought to you by Jolly Bee
Oh,
because
I do
apparently
get
the
lightning
Philippine
bolt.
flag-
That's pretty sick.
Fly. You get fly.
I get fly.
Haste.
So, bu-
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Join the
Revivify.
club. Join the club.
You get
Haste.
a
revivify.
bunch of movement spells to the guy who has freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh.
know who you can cast Haste on.
There you
Oh,
go.
Drago, one more favor, if you might be all right.
Hmm.
Could you switch out an infusion for me?
What infusions do you want swap?
Could you swap out radiant weapon for? All right, what would you guys suggest? Spell refueling ring or an armor magical strength? What's more important here?
Power word
Definitely
kill.
spell. Definitely, my opinion. Spell refueling. Because it's just
One
you just
sec.
get one
Let
more
me
spell.
finish this out for you. Save. There you go. Now, if you go to your abilities, you can also get have armor modifications.
Chris?
You get armor of modifications now.
Armor modification. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, where you can like
Become
infuse
Iron
different parts of your armor.
Yes, this is where I get. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, 2 extra infusion slots. As long as I'm pumping them into my armor.
Do you
Then
mind
they're all
rolling
separate
your-
spots.
Do you mind rolling for your artificer?
Oh, my health bar. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
What was it? A D8?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Reroll. That's a 2. And that's the last. You need to get at least a 1 to reroll again, but if you don't, you keep it.
All right, come on, Iron Jesus. That's
5.
better. That works.
Okay. Now your maximum health is at 102.
Oh, we're breaking the 100 barrier over here, boys. Go.
About time.
I think.
But
it's
yeah,
1.
yeah, Jog, if you could switch out the I'm sorry, I'm taking up so much time. If you switch out the radiant weapon for spell refueling ring, we'll just that's
Radiant weapon, infusions. Where's your infusions?
Meanwhile, the DM is going to roll his trusty die.
I already did that. Which one are you trying to get rid of?
The radiant weapon.
Radiant weapon for.
Yeah. For the spell refueling ring. Well,
Okay.
actually, I don't have yeah, just do a spell refueling ring. Yeah.
Okay, I just have to give you that. All right. Items. So we're
So
feeling.
should we get sponsored by Brazzers though?
No, no, not.
All right, there you go. It's in your inventory.
Thank you.
And then
Kindly.
radiant weapon, you said as well, right?
Yeah, get rid of it. It's currently in my abilities. I can't add a new one yet, so I just switched them out.
Oh,
Well, we should have waited for until you got the long rest so you could actually level up. But
no,
No,
they're
because
going. They're doing take a long rest. They're taking a long rest. That's why we're doing this process, and also, we can kind of get this process over with. So, when they do take a long rest, everything's refilled because his health is still
what
down.
what what I well shows you what I know. I'm still just a chicken. Baka.
But nevertheless, we're going to actually hop into game real quick, and oop, where we're going to start off is in the eyes of Jose. In the midst of combat, you you are fighting this mirror mage, and you see Olin open up a book, and chaotic energy flings, latches out, and somewhat changes your form into a chicken.
Baka.
Actually, we forgot to do recap, but we can do that in a bit. As you transform into this chicken, you are sucked up into a new dimension, and the first thing you notice is a sunset or a sunrise. Can't really tell the difference, but is a bog-like uh, area, swamp, and the sky above you is this gray. You don't see anyone around you, and you're just a chicken in this area.
Baka. Baka.
But with that, what does Chicken Jose recall as a recap for last session?
Baka. Baka.
You can still think properly, somewhat, but you what led up to Chicken Jose right now?
Well, in combat, his rain was like, "Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, gonna smite, do 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 do, do, gonna smite, do 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 do, fly away, do 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 do." And then, oh shit, what's this? Peacock! No, I'm a chicken.
But you guys did before that, before the fight.
We were fucking around mirror dimension,
Mm-hmm. You did
trying to
find
get.
uh, you found a secret way to a somewhat of a gallery, a mirrored gallery.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what mirrors was the correct one. Then we were in our separate mirror rooms where we got mirrored by mirror creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And then chaos ensued, as always.
Yes. Okay, to give a little bit more foresight for Chicken Jose, you guys have uh Cilio and Lockhart kind of figure out where to find everyone, but everyone was dealing with something different. Each one of you was. Jose was being chased by these mirrored creatures. Pete was super infatuated with himself in a mirror. Uh,
Infatuated is the wrong word, Drago. He was not infatuated at all.
he wasn't.
Ah,
No, he's very much
for this god, so sexy.
what's the word for it? What
Entrance,
is no, like a bad one.
obsessed.
No, no, not everybody is like Jose. Jose.
Loads.
Loath is closer. Uh, Judgmental.
Judgmental.
There we go. Yeah, use that one. Yeah.
Okay, was very judgmental on his own appearance. Uh,
Body, body dysphoria.
Oh,
Raphael,
not like that.
Raphael was seeing
He
visions.
he doesn't see himself as a goblin, but he sees himself like a gnome.
Raphael is seeing visions of a destructive, a somewhat of a raided town or village. Orin closed his eyes and hoped that nothing was happening, but stuff was happening. But you guys are, Lockhart and Cilio found you guys and tried to steer you away, and they did. Then they found a room of nothingness, and then after seeing the room of nothingness, they decided not to go into the room of nothingness. They decided to go up the stairway, leading into a massive doorway that was producing fog underneath, and found a hidden doorway that used a mirror revealing to open up a mirror gallery. And Pete, being the curious cat that he is, decided to touch the mirror and get trapped inside of it, and then broken out. The party has stood in that area trying to figure out what real puzzle is going on, and they did read the words that basically said that you can't touch my work unless you kill me. So the party, I would say, begrudgingly decided to go towards the main doorways and fight the mere mage, which would
Took
not,
that personally.
which the laws of dueling and laws of hospitality was nulled in this area. The party doesn't know why. It just was nulled. But the party did fight. Some people went down, and then you just, Jose, remember being turned into a chicken and flung into the Feywild, and by a banishment that could not be unconcentrated. That couldn't, the concentration couldn't be broken. Now, with Jose, you are in this the Fey the Feywild for some bit as a chicken. I'm going to roll a trusty d6. You are there for an hour, and then the polymorph breaks, and now you're back as Jose with some lingering chicken thoughts.
So who did come first, me or the egg? And why did I cross the road? Oh, I'm me again. Very well. Where am I? Where am I?
Do you wander?
I try to catch. Jose tries to catch his bearings.
Okay.
Tries to find some high ground.
Okay. You wander a bit, and you swear you hear breaking of glass behind you. Uh, so you kind of speeding up your pace a bit, I assume.
Yes, I just fly.
You fly up and look around, and you are in basically uh, you are in a swamp where the trees tangle, with the tree dead but tangling to each other. And you notice, looking around, you been in the Fey wilds before or no?
Briefly.
Brief. All right.
Yeah.
Roll me a history check.
History. Skills. I should have some history.
Hmm. You remember that the Feywild is uh, chaotic, but also joyful, and you look up to kind of make sure you are in the Feywild, and with Zoggirial's Feywild, it's kind of interesting. You see floating trees that are growing from the roots and from the branches, and they seem to be always always tangling with each other, but they can be served like platforms. There have actually been some cases where cities have been built on these type of tree-like platforms. They're not connected to the ground; they're just floating in the sky. Then you would also see that the rivers would you would expect waterfalls keep on flowing uh off the cliff in a straight line, or not in straight but a curved river like line. um and you do see the first instance of sign of you being the Feywild, those tree like platforms, the floating trees, and they're not small. Imagine the size of a 500-year-old redwood, about 20-foot diameter, and massively
Okay. Jose starts to panic because he knows the Feywild, even though home to many Eladrin, for him is yet another target on his back.
tall. Jose, can you make a wisdom saving for me?
Do I have my aura protection on?
Yes, you're no longer chicken, so you do have that.
Okay, wisdom. So this should be +8.
It should automatically proc. Or oh,
That should be an
yeah. Well, you you feel someone watching you, and you hear more of the shattering glass behind you.
Jose summons his blade,
As
takes
you
a fighting position,
as you
and says,
summon your blade, you notice that it's still the somewhat more ink or painted like uh look of it, and then you look at yourself, and you got kind of used to the armor that you're wearing that was in Alagata, and you notice you haven't took that off. It's still there, the same mask. You are still in that armor, and then you hear a give me one moment. You hear a voice calling out, and
We had a deal.
don't know how well that picked up,
Pretty well.
as a hand rips through the plane like glass, and it's massive. It is the size of a giant's hand, even bigger, probably size of a storm giant's hand. Reach out and grab you. Can you make a strength check? You can do a strength or a strength athletics or a dexterity acrobatics.
go with athletics.
That won't succeed, as this massive hand that is basically black, with rings around each finger, not just one, but like 5 rings on each finger, come out, grab you, and yank you back into a plane of paintings.
I did not consent to any deal. Janked.
As the as the as you get yanked back, you can see that the cracks start forming back together, and as soon as it stops, as soon as it is finished forming, it's like water. Then you look back and you see you are heading, you're basically free falling now onto a stone floor. Do you try to catch yourself, or
Yeah, I try to fly and stop my fall.
you fly to stop your fall barely off of an inch from the ground as you look around you, and it's just darkness except the stone platform and a somewhat not long, but you can see in the distance of the shadows a massive uh, throne that is crumbling, that is in the midst of being remade, but it's still crumbling. You don't see anyone sitting upon it. And this stone, I mean, this throne, you don't think a giant can sit onto it without looking like a child sitting in a chair. You don't see anyone. What are you doing?
I stand up and walk towards the throne.
You walk towards.
Yeah.
As you do know, this throne is not. It is some it seems like it's close, but you try to walk to it for like a minute. It doesn't seem like it's gaining, and it doesn't seem like you're getting closer to it. But you do hear walking a tightening of a rope and a something swinging above you. Then you look up.
Yeah.
You look up.
That one didn't pick up at all. I don't think.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, who was that? Then?
I think it was.
Yeah, somebody just rubbed up against your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just going insane.
But
Maybe you are.
you see a massive body, something bigger than a storm giant or a fire giant, and it is clothed, and not really clothed, but it has royal garb, but the body itself seems to be tight uh, bandages around it, keeping it secure, keeping it where it can't move. These bandages are rotted, they're decayed, they're disintegrating, but they are still keeping hold. And then you look up, you do see in the facial area, uh, parts of the bandages reveal an eye and what you can assume where a normal eye would be, but you kind of look at it closer and you see like there's multiple different holes with eyes in those areas. And where the mouth is, you see that the tattered bandages come off, basically teared, and you see a ancient, a gaunt jaw slack, but then around the neck you see a noose that is not not just one, not just two, about five of them holding up this body. And some of the ropes that you look up following the nooses are ripped and torn and hung by the shoulders, somewhat being draped around the ankles. And you will also notice there he has a crown around his head that's basically invented to his scalp of black like nail thorns protruded outward that has a small ring around it, connecting all these thorns together. And you sense that one of the eyes look down at you.
Kneel before your king.
Make me.
You say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a con save for me.
So this should be +5.
25?
24.
Oh, 24. Are you going to be upset saying that doesn't, when I say that does not succeed?
No.
That's wow.
You're handling with someone that is a
It's a
bit
god. It's a god. What you gonna
That's
do?
as and he doesn't lift anything, he doesn't move anything, but immense amount of force is pushed onto your back, making you prone and bending you to the ground. And you're going to take 20 points of damage.
Plus, I spits out loud. He just laughs. You actually believe that you're the first deity to try to intimidate me. Try harder.
As you say this, you see someone walking from the shadows. A somewhat well groomed gentleman that is with black clothing. This individual has a cane. The face is obscured. You cannot see it. But it doesn't look like he has a mask. Please, sir, don't. Please, Jose, don't be crash with the king. He is trying to make it more accommodating as he's trying to do, as he's trying to make it seem. For just a mortal to see his greatness, you got off as well as a ant escaping from a foot. You see, he has no right to look down upon you, but he has.
Can I stand up?
Do you try? Make the strength check.
Yeah. Just straight out strength.
Mm-hmm. You try to stand, but there's still that force onto your back. And you have not given a knee. You're basically holding yourself up as much as you can without trying to get onto your knee.
Good sir, I might not know your name, for I believe where we at, we cannot speak our names. So please keep mine out of your mouth, as
Well,
well as I only believe in two queens, not in kings.
that's a little bit
And
misogynistic, isn't it? But you
The
can.
exact opposite.
It's gotta be
Yeah,
the
sorry,
exact
sorry.
opposite.
My mind cross wires. That seems a little bit more. What would be the phrasing for you? Oh,
uh,
for your
it would
generation,
be
more of a simp.
sir, my allegiance is to the monarch of ravens and to the Ruby Queen. One has
The
my faith.
raven, the raven, right? I'm surprised that she has any followers because she is a. Let's just say, she's a candle without any spark.
Better than a rotting burrito wrapped in putrid gauze, good sir.
But don't you witness his power? And doesn't your god doesn't your queen talk to you anymore? It seems like I've been hearing a call to action, but with the caller being you, and there's no command for it. You're
The
trying.
gods act in mysterious ways.
I'm lucky that she's even alive after the devouring that I saw. A lot of the gods got eaten. I bet you don't even recognize. I bet if she showed up, you wouldn't even recognize her at all.
Jose tries to rewind this whole conversation.
Ooh, that's interesting. You want to try to rewind the entire conversation?
Yeah.
Roll me Arcana check.
Eesh. And yeah, I'm gonna use my last inspiration point.
Okay. By the way, gain another inspiration because you had a 19.
Yippee! Okay. Here goes nothing.
I got everything.
You don't get another inspiration.
Ah, crap.
But, alright. You try to use the. You try to somewhat overclock your your watch, trying to make it go back in time before the conversation. I'm going to roll a d100. Highs or lows?
Nose.
You do so, and it just sputters. It stops, and it does not continue. It doesn't work to the liking of your that you want. That's right. She had her arm and leg bitten off from that creature. I'm surprised she could even bear kids. Isn't that surprising, Jose? Oh wait, you weren't there. Why was that? Why did you forget? Why were you absent in your queen's need of help? Why? But I know.
Because,
Continue.
and I turn on my dreadful aspect. Because my skills were needed elsewhere.
Hmm. You say that. But when all that happened, you were stuck in a tomb. You weren't there to save your friends, your family, let alone your precious deity. And we could possibly help you with that. My. The Hang King has far more power than any god you have in the dimension you are in. He just needs a way to access it. And he could help you. Make it where the Raven Queen can be all fixed, all proper. Or and make it where your family has never experienced the troubles that they have. And it's
Why
not the
is it
continue.
that everybody just thinks that by bringing my family name and bringing the Matron of Ravens, I'm just going to bend over, show them my hind parts, and let them fuck me raw? I just fucking Eldritch Blast this guy.
You try so?
Yeah,
Countered spell.
Oh my god.
it's a cantrip.
You can still
Yeah,
counter
it's
spell. You
the
can still
lowest of spells.
yeah, you can still counter spell with cantrips.
Okay.
And also you're in their domain right now.
Yeah, Jose's completely rebelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not caring about shit. Okay, so Jose's mindset is, if it's time and it's time for me to join the forest, which is now apparently the new way, he's gonna go. He's not gonna cower like last time. He's gonna go swinging.
Rome cons.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
This should be +5. I'll be a 13.
You feel burning sensation.
Oh, that's after the succubus.
No. You if I remember correctly, next to your chest, there's a burning sensation. And something agrees with you. Something wants to rage.
I let it out. I don't even fight it. I let the burning. Also lets the burning just consume him, and just gives in.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You do so?
Yeah.
You start feeling that burn, and you somewhat go into yourself and looking back at an empty void, but a small crystalline structure is was formed. A line was formed, and you see it somewhat expand and take shape, but you can't describe what the shape is. As you look towards your hand, You see some of your some of your veins are turning gold, but it's not coming out. That's a nice little trick you're having. But save it. You probably don't want to release that right here without knowing what it does. You barely even used it, let alone comprehend the magnitude of what you're doing. That gift from that entity? It's not a gift. But all of you seem to worship it in some way, as it is.
End me if you must. But just shut the fuck up. And I just let it rip.
You're going to try to force this?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Okay. As you try to persuade this
I'm gonna use luck. Can't go worse.
Okay. Roll again. As you start trying to persuade this, trying to persuade this feeling to to rage, you know your deepest desire is to heal, is to give, to help your family, to heal curses that can't be undone easily, or effects that can't be undone easily. Restoration of sorts. And then you hear a name deeper within inside that crystal. Scorn. Calling out. What is your desire, Jose?
Jose's true desire right now
No,
is
Jose's
to,
true desire
yeah,
through it
is to
all.
end it. To end it all. To end the pain. To end the regret. To just, if he can't have it back, just obliterate it. He tried.
Alright.
He thought the noble way was to fix things, but sometimes you just need a clean slate to actually let things regrow.
Roll me a concept.
Con save.
This is the final concept.
Again, this is a +5. Luck. Thank you.
Okay. You have one more luck.
Yeah, I'm
believe.
using it.
Try your
Let me
best,
skip
man.
by. Let me skip by.
Come on, that's good. That's good.
As you
That would
say,
be 22.
as you fully desire your true desire, your mark's going to evolve to second stage. But it's not a whole mark. It's a corrupted mark. And it's a corrupted name to it. As your mark develops, you feel in your veins your veins turn this gold-like color, except in your hand where it's turned black. It makes your entire hand black, but the veins that leading up towards your shoulder are golden color. And then from your back sprouts a red wings of energy that you don't know. And then at the ends of these rings, there's this gold-like uh, gold-like lines that shooting
You?
out.
Oh, I get frosted tips. Nice.
Your eyes turn this gold-like blackened swirl. You start tearing this black liquid down. It's more as a tattoo than any. And I I didn't think. All right. In a brief instance, you're going to have powers of a false. Oh yeah, of a false Armageddon. And with your ability, I didn't I didn't plan out for Armageddon Jose yet. I really didn't have the stat sheet. You want it to end.
Yes.
What exactly do you want to end?
I want to end all the pain. I want to end all the constant doubts. I want to end people looking down on him. He is a noble knight. He is here to restore. But again, if there's nothing, if the wound is too big, then the only way to save the whole body is to amputate. And he's seeing this decaying being in front of him and his lackey. He just wants to end them, just to erase them, and if possible, take them as his own. But
Okay.
just to erase everything
Hey,
that's in
party.
front of him.
How do you want? How this is going to change how Alga works. How do you guys feel about shaking things up a bit?
We're ready
I
to
think
Steve.
that sentence scares me.
I think we should just leave.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
we still have shit to do here, so we can't
yeah,
fucking
there's stuff to
leave.
do. We can't leave just yet.
Jose, as you are taking up this form, you just notice it behind you as you are deciding on is what you want to end. A ring appears behind you, starting to form, almost as big as the wings sprouting from your back. And it starts forming. And as soon as you complete your thought, a brief flash of light hits. And you are thrown out. You are thrown back into a wall. Everyone, during your long rest, halfway, probably around about where you guys were going to end it, you see Jose peer onto a wall, arms spread out wide, and he is he he doesn't have a visage of a mark, but his body is crumpled. His body is in devastation of cuts, wounds, bruises, broken arms, bones broken. And Jose falls to the ground, still breathing.
Oh, we found him.
Is it actually Jose, or is it? You said a visage of him?
No, you see actual Jose, and you actually do notice one thing. The armor that Jose was wearing in Alagata, the helmet that he was wearing, is there's he's wearing tatters. He's wearing tattered clothing. He's not even the mask he wears is blank. It's mostly just as close as a approximation to his own face.
Celio like cracks his neck a little bit, like, oh god,
Jose,
I don't know if I could fix that.
I'm going to put some stuff on you. And you're going to have some exhaustion levels. And by the way, Jose, you cannot take that false Armageddon. Can't take that false Armageddon form again.
Mark? Okay.
You can't take it again. You would get a brief notice. If you try that again, your soul would be burned, would be gone.
Ouch. Ouch. That's how many hit points I have left?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
You
There's
said we were partway through the long rest.
Yes. Jose, you're not going to be experiencing long rest for. You can take benefits of regaining hit points, but not during this long rest. There you go.
fuck.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Damn.
Yep. You have exhaustion. You have exhaustion 4. Do you know we are on 1D? We are on D&D 2024. So that means it's just a -4 to all your.
Yeah, so
32
he's not just like 2 steps from death.
No.
He's just a while
Hmm.
away from it.
How many?
Still
What
kinda
does
suck.
exhaustion go up to now?
10.
Okay.
Who's who's up taking watch at this point? Like,
I would say Celio and Rafaela.
Oh boy, and he looks like fucked up. Yes or no?
Does he look fucked up?
He looks really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But not just like in the wound sense of fucked up, it's like all 500 years that he was asleep just caught up to him. He looks tattered, tired, disheveled, broken.
Jose, you sane?
Water? Does anybody have water?
Yeah, I think we've all got water.
By the way, once Jose says this, the ground shakes and relaxes.
I didn't know they had earthquakes in Avogata. I'll go and give him some water.
Okay. Jose, you're given some water. Raphael, you do see Jose is not doing well.
Chickens have it rough, man. And just Jose, like, at this level of exhaustion, just passes out.
Cecilio, you, as when you give Jose some water, he doesn't stay conscious and he just falls asleep.
I'm gonna cast a 4th level healing spirit.
Okay. That's how many 15s?
All of them. I roll nothing but 15s.
He's
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
actually.
All 15s. Oh. As we're going to somewhat speed up the long rest, whoever is on watch would notice the earthquakes, but they would stop not more than 5 seconds. But they will always start at random intervals. Everyone, and take a long rest.
Yay.
And Jose, you will not be able to use your mark for this day.
That's all right.
And Jose, as you are in this dream, you somewhat, as you are taking this long rest, or as you are somewhat asleep, you have quick visions of you not standing as tall, but close to the size, towards this ankle of, I mean, not ankle, but knee of this Hang King. While you get brief flashes of a combat, of a fight, as you are not big, but you seem to be shaped differently, not humanoid. More. What would be the word? Not monstrosity. But close to monstrosity, but a celestial at the same time. But you don't remember anything. You don't remember exactly what you did. But you will always, in the back of your head, know the name of Skull. And everyone wakes up in the Mirror Mage Tower.
Whenever I go to sleep, I would have been like, hey, whoever's picking up the next watch, be like, "Hey, I found Jose."
What? Didn't he come on Final Watch?
It would
I would imagine he was on the final watch. Yeah.
it would have been final.
Okay. And everybody wakes up, and I'm like, "Guys, I found Jose."
Uh,
Wait,
Huh?
what? Wait, when? When did he get back?
Like 2 hours ago.
He just appeared.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where is he? Is he alright?
He's right there.
Jose.
And then I looked around. Yep.
You do see Jose, but he is in tattered clothing. The mask doesn't even resemble proper mask. It just more resembles his face, and he is still messed up.
I mean, like, is Jose awake at the moment?
No, he's still out.
Okay.
He is not looking good. Yeah. Um. So,
Yeah, he looks beat up. Wait, what happened last night? He just showed. What? So did he walk
know.
in, or did he just?
Just appeared, and then
Huh.
these earthquakes started. I don't know if you can feel them.
hey, Jagger, how are my legs doing? Just a welfare check.
Your legs?
The good old legs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't seem to hurt you. They're perfectly fine.
Cool. Yeah. So are we just gonna like wait until he wakes up, or
I feel like that would probably. It's gonna take a while.
should I just carry him out? Like,
That'd be romantic.
Try to wake him up first, I guess.
he looks pretty rough. I don't think you should wake him up.
Oh, I mean, I don't imagine waking up with someone on your being on someone's shoulder would be a nice experience either.
I wasn't gonna carry someone asleep on.
You
Over my
know what I
shoulder.
meant. You know what I meant, mate. Like,
I'm doing that in both hands. It's more personal that way.
no, that's not the point. The point is, like, I don't think anyone's gonna react well to it.
Um, I don't know. I don't think we should wake him up. He clearly needs some rest.
I think we need to get out of here for now.
Okay, how about this? Just give him like 10 minutes. I need 10 minutes myself anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, by the way, do any of you happen to have, I don't know, a diamond worth at least 100 gold by any chance?
Oh, here, let me check my pot. No.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm not really a gem collector. It's not my thing.
That sucks. Do any of you happen to have a diamond that's worth 300 gold? I may have figured out. I spent some time thinking last time. I may have figured out a way to bring us back if one of us died within the first minute.
Yeah, I have a diamond worth 300 gold.
You just have one?
Yeah.
No, just keep it then. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't collect gems. Sorry.
I mean,
No, don't worry about it.
you.
You wouldn't happen to have seen my homunculus pop down nowhere too, did you?
Nope.
Fuck. Alright, well, it is what it is.
Right. Well, I'll make some coffee. I guess. Anybody want any? Like, we're just sitting around.
Yeah, I mean, it's just yeah. Peach is gonna quickly tinker on his armor, Drago. I'm switching back to infiltrator. Could
Yeah.
you put enhanced weapon on the lightning launcher by any chance?
Enhanced weapon on the lightning launcher.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, do you just is that in the current effects thing, or do you want me to just manually input that to the weapon?
I just go to what I do is I go to your inventory launcher, and I just do a +1.
Okay.
Jaeger,
the-
are artificers prepared or learned?
Paired.
Well, I mean, if one of us wants to not have Revivify prepared, then it would free up a spell for something else.
Okay. Well, I don't have. Yeah, because I'm a half cast, so I know I have less spell slots to begin with anyway. So it might be good if you have it for now. I just thought if you had the second one, we could have a backup in case you went down.
True.
Oh, sorry. Go and just clear that. There you go. All right. So, what's going on with you guys?
I'm currently giving the new Hank King some time to sleep. And I'm making coffee.
Okay.
He's just tinkering. Yeah, he's done now. If no one else has anything else to do.
Okay. I will say, Jose, you cannot take a you can't take a long rest, but you will, uh, but all of your items have replenished if they did on a long rest. And I would say you do regain your hit die. It's just the exhaustion would not go down. Okay? Not until you take
Okay.
until you take a proper long rest. Is
Okay, so just like an hour goes by, and then Jose just jumps out and screams, "Scorn!"
Okay,
Jose.
calm down.
I'll just look over. Hey, hey, he's awake.
I noticed when he screamed.
Hey, where'd you go?
Never mind where he go. Are you okay? Hurt? Well, less hurt? More hurt?
It would seem my physical wounds have indeed healed. However, he just looks at his arm. It's no longer black, but he
it
just
looks
stares
normal.
at it.
Actually, the one thing you would notice along your forearm, there is a line, a black line that appears on both of your forearms, from wrist to elbow. And anyone with a passive perception of, are you trying to hide this or no?
No.
Anyone with passive perception of 10 or higher would notice it.
Thanks, man.
Sucks to suck, man. What can I say?
I
Well, I have a passive perception of 9.
got a pass perception of 8.
You
And
guys considered investing into wisdom?
Nope, not at all.
I've been trying to fix that. Um,
Uh, for you, Celio, this, uh, why you did see the lines on his forearms, that is what you can assume the same thing that is going around Pete's wrist and ankles.
Oh, it's Mark.
Yes, Starman. I am a marksman.
I knew that already, I'm pretty sure.
It's more, I should say, it's more advanced because typically Mark would just be a small thing, but now it seems more, it has grown. Pete's has grown from a triangle to a ring around his wrist and uh, his ankles, but around the back of his wrist there is a circle with a triangle inside of it.
Um, you do those hurt?
I'm in constant pain right now, so I couldn't
Yeah, no,
honestly.
I get that, but like those specifically.
Mm, hard to tell.
Wait, Celia. Well, no, sorry. Will, off there. Will, did you tell us about the Hand King? Like what you saw?
Uh, I think I described at the end of the last session. Yeah.
You did describe it. Okay. Wait. So, let's say what are you? We Starman here saw what where you went. Are you okay? We were going to try and look for you.
You would have not found me.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't really want to see him either, but I mean, we thought you were in danger. So, but I mean,
I mean,
what
clearly,
happened?
In true Cuervo fashion, I flipped those who usurp the title of royalty. And I paid the price.
but did you succeed?
And he got away, didn't he?
The fact that I'm still alive is a victory in of its own.
Shit, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad to see. Yeah, I'm glad to see you alive. Yeah, you look like hell. No offense, but I'm glad to see you alive.
Guys, I tried my best to fix him.
I'm not. I didn't wasn't saying anything, Stallman.
How you doing up there? And I'll just like tap on my head.
Well, I'm still better looking than you, so
Low bar.
I mean, it's not hard to do. When you're
Hang on.
getting,
Wait. No. Wait. Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, wait. Yeah. That's not how. Sure. Okay. Sorry. Moving on. Wait.
I meant like
You.
inside,
you
not
yeah.
outside.
You flipped off. You flipped off the Hand King. Like. I don't know. Is he? Yeah. Do you feel? Okay, well, I mean, do we still look like we're being assholes to you for some reason, or do we look like we have normal faces now?
you're wearing your masks.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Do you feel normal? Well, meant I don't know what would normal be.
When was
Yeah,
the last
what
time
would
that you
normal
felt
be?
normal?
That's a very good question, Starman. Normal is something I've forgotten. But I feel that at least this dimension will fucking remember my name.
Well, I hope not. I hope you didn't say your name.
Apparently, they could.
Oh, great.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know about you guys. Are we thinking about trying to get out of here now?
The ground shakes
I
even
mean,
more, but it doesn't.
like,
It
With the
lasts.
ground shake, Jose laughs. Ha!
It doesn't.
Bitch all you want, I'm still alive, motherfucker.
It goes past 5 seconds, 10 seconds,
oh,
30 seconds, towards a minute of the ground shaking.
Okay. Anyway, that's even more of a sign for us to get out of here. What do you guys say? We got all the stuff we need, right? We want
No,
the-
No,
we
we
have
don't.
not. We have not done the. I mean, out of this tower, yeah, but not out of Avogata.
we
What
be doing side things. We need to go in
what was
get
left?
The one thing we actually came here to do.
the fragment of the ambassador. I think, right?
I'm off table. I'm gonna need some recap here. I thought we already had the chains.
Yeah, we have this. We have to
Oh.
go find his body that's still
Oh
here.
yeah, we have to fucking. That's right. We're not done yet. Okay.
We're gonna need to get that done here pretty quickly. It seems like this area is not stable anymore. Are you gonna be good to start moving here pretty soon, or do you want someone to carry you?
I can walk.
Yeah, just ask.
Are you gonna carry me?
If you wanted me to.
Are you guys going to try to get? I'm going to say that. So you did pick up the three mirrors, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going
Right.
to get rid of that the mirrors from your inventory and go and give you the new version, the improved version.
That definitely isn't cursed anymore, right?
Yeah, it's not cursed at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Honestly, I thought we lost you when you got banished. So it's nice to have you back.
Where is that motherfucker
well, yeah,
anyway?
yeah. Speaking of the fucking, where did he go?
I don't know. Seems like he's gone back into hiding while we rested.
Uh,
Flat asshole.
Can't believe he can just turn sideways and he just disappear like that.
There you go.
If we see the bitch again, I get first dibs.
By the way, for those three new spells you have on the mirror, DC save 20. For each
Where?
one.
I cast it on Pete.
Hey, yep.
Oh shit.
Are you gonna imprison him?
Obviously. No, I'll just put him in a maze. I'll be nice.
He could actually get out of that,
Yeah, that's why it would be
Right,
nice.
but with the so you guys try to get out of uh uh the tower, and
Uh huh.
Yeah.
okay, you guys run down, and you guys on the first floor, you see at the other end of the hallway there is a mirror that reveals the uh Alligata, and you guys can assume that it is the way you guys can uh get out of the tower. But Celio and Raphael, as you guys are walking down, you do see in the mirrors, that you kind of do spot around, that same mirror mage, somewhat being rebuilt inside the mirror.
Oh, he's gonna be upset at us when he comes back.
He'll live.
Yeah, that's kind of what worries me.
We should probably go then, right?
Most likely.
Yeah, once we seal the once we close the tunnel, a portal, we should be fine.
Probably. Hopefully.
Okay. You guys run and you guys make it out of the. You guys make it outside, and you see around you. The floor is, the grounds are cracked, and there are fissures in the roads, along the buildings. They are cracked and damaged.
Yeesh, this is deteriorating rapidly. We should maybe run.
Let us make haste.
Okay, don't use words you don't know.
I know it makes me go fast. Whenever you guys say that to me.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough.
Okay. As you guys run and you guys where are you guys heading?
Do we have any idea where his body is?
Unfortunately, right next to the Hang King, right?
Would that be where it is? Not necessarily, mate. Because his title is the ambassador. He wouldn't technically always be around the Hand King.
But let's be real for a minute here. If you were an entity that was sent to another world to assimilate that world into your world, but if you were sent to do that by your king, where would you want your body to be placed?
Well, that's assuming your body's not sentient by itself.
I feel like if my
Sometimes,
spirit left my body would probably not be very
no,
active.
but yeah, but from the sounds of the stories and everything we've been listening, the body of it is just going around doing parties and stuff.
I must have missed
Would
this.
Jose realize that the man speaking to him was the ambassador?
Yes, you would have realized, because the tone of the way he was talking and how he was being uncordial next to the Hang King.
The ambassador's physical manifestation is sentient and aware.
We're going
Okay.
for a fight.
Okay, well, if you're saying that, then that means you've probably seen him, which means he's also. Oh boy, so he's also next to the Hand King.
Next to is a strong word. By his feet, like the worm he is.
How was the Hang King, anyways?
The Hand King, rotting under his own filth.
I mean, like anyone can do that. What's so special about that?
He has power. That much I can tell you. He, at the end of the day, he's still just a usurper of the title of royalty.
I need a direction. Where you guys heading?
Drago, just uh, the just for help's sake, the astral chains. I can't see any of the description anymore.
Where is it in your inventory? Where did you put it?
Well, I shouldn't have it equipped. Why do I? Okay, let me put it carried. I'm not wearing the chains.
What exactly are you trying to look for?
What do you mean? I just wasn't sure if the chains had some kind of tracking feature on it.
It doesn't have a tracking feature.
Okay, but just for general sake, it'd be nice if I could actually remember what it does.
I will place it back in. I will take it out of your inventory and put it back into your inventory. See if that works.
Thank you.
Lockhart, you're going to have the astral chains for a moment.
Yippee! I put them on.
Fucking zips out of reality. Wait.
See you,
You
fuckers.
know that this is a set, so you have the chains themselves, then you have the box.
Right. But they're considered a singular item, right?
Yes.
At least, okay. Great, because I wasn't sure if you're gonna be telling, oh no, the box have their own features. It's like, oh, dude, stop.
No. They're one item, but to use them properly, they both need to be something needs to be in the box, and the changes need to be around something.
Okay. I still can't see the description tracker. I'm sorry.
Eh.
Yeah, the mirror that I had before the new one was also fucked up.
But did you, with the one I gave you, the improved one, did it show everything?
Good question. I'm currently playing the snake game, so I haven't checked yet.
Look at this guy.
Okay. Yes, I know that. There we go. Uh, I can put these in chat real quick so you can see.
Okay.
That probably appeared. You know there are hidden things it can do. It's just right now this is all of the kind of things that they could do if it wasn't
Okay.
target towards the uh, target towards a certain individual. But as Pete, who's proficient in history?
I am. I might not be. I am not.
Celio, are you proficient in history?
No.
Jose is proficient in history.
Okay. Jose, after the shit you have done, after the things you have experienced, you guys do remember that the wandsman said, "Look for a friend of mine." Uh, the uh, the friend is the disguised exile, and he was in the Black Corridor, and he could
Wasn't
help
that
you out.
wasn't that the guy that originally helped us out?
What do you mean?
There was a guy who led us to the mirror shop and then
That was the
dipped.
masked harlequin.
Sorry, everyone has masks. It's hard to
Yeah,
keep
I know,
track.
I know.
Jose tries to don on his original armor. Does anything change?
You already have your armor. It's just as the spell seeming is cast around you, it that's what makes you look like tattered.
Okay, but he can still feel his
Yes.
knightly armor. Okay. Okay. Let's just Jose just says just like his walking is a little bit slower. Tries to catch up with everyone. Let's just go talk to this guy and let's be rid. And he spits out of this stupid dimension.
I'm down with that.
Oh yeah,
That sounds like the only thing we have going on
I
right
f-
now. Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
I forgot about him. Good call.
Mm. So you guys head towards the Black Quarter, and as you guys are walking, you guys kind of have to picken up your pace because you see this White Quarter start to fall down. Not, and you don't see anything past the fog of Alagata. You just thought this massive thing was on land itself, but there are cracks and fissures in the White Quarter, and it starts to fall as you guys are traversing your way out of it. You see commoners running. You see some uh, nobles are running out of it too, and you would, uh, Rafaela and Celio, you would see on the rooftops these reavers on the top of ceilings trying to jump from one ceiling to another ceiling, but some of them being caught and dragged down. Uh, this first starts on the edge and it works its way towards the edges of the other corridors that are touching it. But you guys do make it towards the Black Corridor without any real issue. But here you notice earthquake. You do notice earthquakes, but it's 5 seconds that they last, and it's a long period of time before another one hits. As you guys are in the dark corridor, it is you guys have experienced this area before, where it is basically the slums. It is no no one's really in joyful or expressive ways here. It's mostly just sadness, and the buildings are decayed and broken.
My kind of area.
Uh, you don't you notice with the other corridors that there were towers, uh, very tall towers, somewhat in the central, but you don't see that in this corridor. Uh, you see a somewhat broken down, destroyed and ruined castle of sense or stronghold that really pops in your vision. Uh, there's not really anything else that seems. Everything else seems more favored towards common folk. But I'm going to roll you 100. Cilio and Raphael, you do notice a individual that has tattered clothing that is basically shouting in joy, in reverence of, "That's what you get, you tyrant! You don't deserve your throne you're on for how many backs you stabbed, for all you caused on my land, and what you have done to us." And you see him raving. He's the only individual that seems. Actually, there are other individuals that seem to rave and throw slurs towards this central monument of a castle. This central castle that's always in perpetual reconstruction but decay.
Everyone's tweaking today. What the hell?
You think that's our guy?
Must be a full moon or something. Friday the 13th or something. Man, I'm sorry.
What was that? I think was that supposed to be a reference to something?
Today's Friday the 13th. I mean, yesterday was
It,
Friday.
it was Friday the 13th.
Oh, it's Friday the 13th for me, lad.
It's just generally 13's an unlucky number. Anyway, Empire references story.
Actually, no. Jose would see that gentleman too.
Jose just nods and says, "Yeah, fuck those fake deities. Fuck the usurpers."
You say this. That individual looks back at you, and you don't see really a mask on him. It's more tattered, more tattered bandages wrapped around his face, and you do see he, with what you can look at his face, it's proper facial structures, but a lot of it's gaunt. Uh, he has a dagger to his side, a somewhat cloak or covering up one half of his body, and he is hunched, and he he's small compared to a lot of individuals you have seen here. He is somewhat around the size of you guys, uh, but he doesn't seem to have a proper place here. He just seems to have tattered clothing as a wanderer would.
You, sir, you're the
He
one Smith's friend, are you not?
you he turns and looks towards you, and he just slowly nods his head while reaching towards his dagger, towards his hip.
Good
Who's
sir,
asking?
we mean you no harm.
You could try, but you might not like it.
Shelley, please. Good sir, we are also acquaintances of the Wandsmith. Please, as it is his custom in this realm, we are ready to trade for your aid.
He lifts up his chin and slowly moves his dagger, slowly moves his hand away from his dagger. Trade, you say? I see. What do you trade?
As you can see, I myself am also a tattered traveler. Name the price for your assistance. We need to find the physical embodiment of he who names himself the ambassador.
Once you say that, you see, in a brief instance of shadow, you feel a cold knife around, somewhat not touching, but the edge of it barely grazing your neck as he was about 60 feet away from you. But in an instant, he closes the gap with the blade towards his knife. Don't you speak that tyrant's title to me.
Whoa, there, easy
What
there,
is that?
buddy. We're trying to stop him.
Jose raises his hand. I got this. Dear friend, for I can see the same hatred in your eyes. For you know the consequences of this man who usurps this title. as a worm to his fake king. I mean you no harm, and if my blood spilled is enough to quench your understanding of our resolve, go ahead.
Fucking crazy. What? Hold, this- pretty boy, we just got you back, man.
So just raise his hand. I know what I'm doing.
Honestly, I trust him. Let him cook. Let him
Roll
cook.
me a persuasion check.
This is -4, right?
It's already counted.
Okay.
It should be already counted. Yep.
Still 16.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get a +4 to that.
So 20. Okay.
Yeah, 20.
All right. This this individual, he looks you dead in the eye, then looks towards your crew, and he didn't just take my life. He took my kingdom, my family, my people. He deserves to rot. He deserves to die. Proper.
Then let us make this trade. Help us, and we shall ensue that that is the fate that awaits him.
He looks down towards his side. Looks back up towards you. I don't want him to just die. I need to see it. I need to be the one who stabs that tyrant. Understood?
Oh, the Juan just disconnected. Well, if that's, I mean, that's the price you want.
You said he took your kingdom and like you didn't exist in this realm before, right?
No, I didn't. He's a greedy tyrant that wants more land to his name.
Yep, just
Where-
like the land that he's trying to take from us. Well, you know what they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah, we're trying to currently stop that process from happening.
Yeah, listen, mate. We came here for one goal. Is to stop this so-called ambassador from taking over our world. If that means killing or stopping them or whatever you want, if it benefits us, I'm all for it.
Let him pay for what he took with his own blood.
Like I said, if we can, if you help us, we can try. We can try and help you get the last stab if that's what you want.
He. Ooh. He is looking around you guys, and he doesn't let up on the blade. How could I trust you? Everyone here lies.
Jose brings his blade up to his neck. I'm willing to trade my life for it.
You could just cast Zone of Truth or something, right? We don't have to trade your life for it.
I think that's more impactful than Zoner Truth. Love cook.
This man is so self-centered He thinks he has the power to replace gods and to take that which he will never understand. So, if taking my life would assure you of our resolve, then do it.
Roll me a persuasion check. One last time.
I just lost all power in my
Oh,
home. I'm on my
sorry.
phone.
Oh yeah.
So can
I-
you roll it for me?
I'll roll it for you.
I'll use my last inspiration point.
For advantage.
Wait, hold,
Yeah.
hold on. Let's roll back for a second. You lost power in your house?
Yeah. It's the well, I'm seeing through my window. It's the whole neighborhood. It's
Oh
the
shit.
whole
Oh,
district.
shoot.
Yeah. It's well. Little context. My city, the city I live in, is not specifically coastal. It's like right in the delta between a river and the sea, and we've gotten rain, and they haven't done a lot of
Oh.
assistance to the power lines. So there's a lot of soot on the power lines. So just a small shower just makes the whole like the transformer and everything just go kaboom,
Jeez.
which is what happened a couple seconds ago.
Sorry,
Okay.
What was
Yeah,
the
so I
roll?
got
Jose
Semper.
is cursed.
Yeah,
What was the
I got
rolls? What
Semper.
was the rolls?
I got the first roll, natural 1. Second roll
Jeez
was
Louise.
a
I mean,
2.
we shouldn't have had the DM roll that, dude.
I'm going to
uh,
say, for you, Jose, I'm going to allow this once. Do you want to swap control for Jose with another player real quick?
Sure. Who hasn't manhandled Jose?
Celio and Rafaela, I think.
Well,
I don't have a lot of yeah. I feel like
and-
Rafaela
yeah.
has. I don't have a lot of interest in that, to be honest.
Give it to Celio since he clearly said he wanted it.
That's not what I said at all.
That's what I heard. You wanted it bad.
I would just clear ownership of Jose so someone can take over for him. But
And that someone's gonna be Starboy.
How do I take him?
go to characters,
Yeah. What?
record characters, and then
Yeah, okay,
Jose should be free. There you go. And roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
This gives him a Starman blessing.
As soon as it comes up, I will do.
But this individual,
I will also.
oh yeah, that's Wheel, right?
I don't know. My computer's being really slow right now because it's trying to load up Jose. So it
Ah.
showed the dice animation, but I don't know what the
It's
result
a
was.
You
4.
got a 4.
I think that's Wheel.
Cosmic Omen. Wheel. Whenever you even. Wheel is even, what was odd. Yep, it's Wheel.
I'm wheeling. Okay. You said persuasion advantage.
Yes.
No, it's
Oh
just
my
him.
god, there was no way it's worse.
Just him.
Yo,
we
Celio, but you and I need to work together. Let's pump those numbers up, dude.
All right.
We can push it. We can push it. Go on, let's do it.
yeah, Jose's just curse.
Yep. No, he's just cursed.
No,
He's just
dude, we
cursed.
can't even push it. Oh my god.
You can push it as far as you can. You can see if that works.
We have to try. Yeah, I push it by another 4.
Or
Make that a
total.
13, dude.
Okay.
Oh god.
That's not terrible, but it's not awesome good. I He looks at your group. I would. I can't do the voice right now. Why? I will watch from afar to make sure you take care of it. And if you don't, I will take care of it and you.
Big
While
words,
you're
mate.
watching, if you see a bookworm bitch, kill him for us as well.
Maybe don't kill him just yet. He's not pretty boy. You miss a whole bunch of stuff. He made some big promises. We're giving him a second chance. But
Tink,
that that that
Tinker,
that that
Tinker,
being said,
Tinker.
what is
I,
it?
wa- I was a chicken.
It's not up for debate.
I was a fucking chicken.
We know.
And yet, now you're here.
We know. We were going to kill him, pretty boy. All right, but we all of us agreed to give him a second chance, including Maiden over there. If you need a second opinion. In any case, I don't like you either, my guy. I don't even know what your title is. But again, like I said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We'll, if you do what we ask you to, if we ask you for, we'll try and do what we can for you. Now, do you know where the motherfucker's body is?
Before all this, he was preparing a ball in his estate. He probably retreated back there.
In the state. Good. Yeah. Where is that? Which zone is that? Is that here in the black area?
The Red
Black.
Entertainment.
Oh, is that sorry, Drago?
The Red Entertainment.
The red and okay, the red entertainment. Okay.
The Red Corridor. He said the Red Entertainment.
The red entertainment folder. I gotcha.
Can we even get in there? Or?
That's right. We need permission to go to places here.
That sick bastard invited me to the ball. So, why don't I just give an extension to my invitation to you?
That would be great.
We're all your
Getting-
plus ones.
But well, I guess we're like +5.
Yeah, plus a lot.
It works for us. I mean, are we all good with this? All right, so let's just go over the details really clearly once more time. You gave us information where we can find the body. Once we trap that fucker and prevent him from invading our land, you want us to also help you.
End him.
Which one? The ambassador or the king?
I
Both?
don't know if we can do one of those.
Don't worry about the king.
Okay, so the ambassador is that right? Is that what you want?
The king needs to fall. If it's just one step, the ambassador will do.
That's perfect. We trap him for you. You get the last hit. Are we in verbal contract? Are we in agreement?
Yes.
All right. Does that work with everyone else? I don't want to sign us up with something if you guys have different thoughts.
Now, good.
Drago, can I roll insight? I want to see if this guy is maybe.
Yes, you can roll
Does
insight.
he just want like actually just revenge, or is there like some further motive?
He's the bigger tyrant.
Roll insight. Gain inspiration.
Wowee.
You can see on how this person is speaking, and how he has facial movements and his body language is. He is focused on mostly just revenge, on just causing as much, uh, as much upset that he could, and there is a you do notice on him it's not shown properly, but you see that he does have a necklace of keys, and not keys of rings, and they're all noble rings, but around his neck it's somewhat like a collar of a crown, somewhat piercing into his throat. uh and with all this information you kind of gather, he's royally upset about where he is, and about he'll probably not lead you astray.
Mm-hmm.
But if the if the wrong words were spoken to him, he would not hesitate to kill you. If you the yeah, if you were any way of aligned to the Hand King or the ambassador, he would not hesitate to kill you.
What do you think,
Alright.
Salman?
I think that he definitely wants what he wants.
Well, what he wants is what we want, really. So,
I would
with
also
this
say,
rulebook, yep.
you would also notice that he he's looking around him and around you guys because he doesn't trust you guys at all.
Right then. Sounds like we have an agreement. With this verbal contract, I guess we're now partners. Uh, I'm the Tinkerer, long title, the Wandering Tinkerer. What do you want us to call you?
He stops, looks down, grabs at the crown around his neck that's stabbing into him. And he tries to say something, but it only comes out as uh, the the disguise exile. But the word he doesn't say in his voice. It's a mixed match.
He tries to say his real name and it gets like auto-corrected into like one of those AI
Yeah, the
voiceovers.
blur.
Mm-hmm.
Just like phases out.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I didn't catch that. But from the looks of it, you can't really say it. So, how about this? The information you gave us basically made you our benefactor. So, how about we just call you that?
He. He's actually going to try it.
He's
Yeah,
gonna shoot you because he hates that name.
he's
Fucking
trying to enforce his
benefactor.
loyalty. He's trying to enforce his dominance over the region. And you hear him just say silence, and all the sound in your area is gone. And then he speaks up, And he says, "In my land, I was called Arthur."
Sorry, remind me what your title was again? When you were there?
His title?
Were you a king?
He nods his head.
Wow. King Arthur.
The one thing is, in the Osgado lore, yeah, this is King Arthur.
Man, they didn't know. They fucked you up, homie.
Right then, Arthur it is. Glad
Is,
to meet you.
I hate to ask this. Morgan around somewhere, or...
No, no. Are you like the King Arthur from the fairy tale?
What? Hey,
uh,
You know, the 12 Knights, the Round Table.
by the way, guys, are you saying this? Or
No, I'm not.
No,
I
no, I'm just
maybe
fucking
see you
around.
later.
Yeah, I know, I know. I was just like, are you saying this, or because you're in silence right now?
see his mouth is moving? He's got a weird look on his face. Just nothing's happening. Nothing's coming out, though.
He, uh,
Starts
in
rubbing his hands together. He's like, ah ha ha.
he snaps his fingers and sound comes back. And by the way, whenever if Celia would look through that mirror, one of those giant creatures have walked across his entire corridor.
Hey, should we start walking? Because I want to get out of this freaky ass dimension.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Well, all right, Arthur. Pleasure working with you. Let's go get the
You-
bastard, eh?
Okay. You say his name, and
And
with name escaping your mouth, and with the hatred on that name, nothing really changes. Do you mind rolling me a wisdom save?
Okay. Do
And
I
add
have
a
the
plus 4.
aura of protection?
Yep,
Okay.
add a plus 4.
That's so good.
It's yeah, fucking paladins, dude. Plus, it's a fucking blessing.
Saving our asses.
Not enough of a blessing.
Oh God. Well,
Not enough of a blessing. Not enough.
I was thinking about, like, I might have to wheel him, but
Somebody give me inspiration or something. Oh, it's too late now.
I don't think that's how that works.
No. All right. Okay, we can continue.
Okay.
As you guys continue making your way towards the red district or the red quadrant, you guys do feel the earthquakes, but it's not
Oh.
rapid. It's just they're noticeable. Every time you forget about them, they reappear. And as you guys travel through and you guys see this red quadrant, the stones are a lot of basically everything is made out of red, but the architecture and the design of it is always it's in a festival look. It, but you do notice that in the small street streams that they have, it is red. The liquid is red and thick. You see people smiling with masks that are smiling. Some people that have entertainment-like clothing, and you do notice a couple things that are pretty prevalent. You see an auditorium. Uh, you see, yeah, an auditorium, uh, mostly in the center of this quadrant, but towards the edges, you see somewhat of festival, uh, a somewhat of a festival uh, parade that keeps on going nonstop, even during these earthquakes. Then towards where the main castle of Alagada is, you see a couple of noble estates there. Um, None really catches your attention well. Can I have uh can I have someone roll me a mm, this would be considered survival.
What's that?
Mhm.
I guess I can do it.
I'm curious what my start is. Oh, my nope.
There are numbers between 1 and 20.
Are there?
Clearly, there's not. Have you seen our rolls?
Yeah, I have. It,
It's either real low or real high, dude.
all right. So you kind of get the bearing. You kind of start noticing the somewhat different levels of this quadrant, and you kind of point your vision towards more where the major castle is of the Alagada itself, where the Hang King would be, and you would look around and you only see one estate nearby it, and it is massive. It could hold a couple thousand people in it if it really wanted to. And you would notice that there is on the top of it a massive, some of the roofing is destroyed.
Well, I think that's the place.
Uh, as you guys walk up towards it, you guys are first felt with you're not allowed to enter it. It is a pressure against your chest whenever you try to get close to it. But do you guys keep on pursuing into it, or do you guys just go around? Or just stake on the edges?
I thought you were extending our invitation, or your invitation to us,
I don't think he's near us right now.
isn't he? Where'd he go?
Did he say he was gonna watch us from afar or something?
Mhm. Once you guys walk
I'll
off, he
I'll yell really loud. Hey! No, I'm kidding.
So it's like a compelling us backwards, or like
it's just like a physical force on your chest. You could keep pushing through it.
yeah, I'll push through.
You push through? Alright. Once pushing through, you know if you leave and come back again, you won't be able to do so. You won't be able to come back to the estate if you leave.
Well, we don't want to leave it until we're done. So
So all of you push
We
through.
don't have any more leads to track. Well, there's not really probably time for any more anyway. Yeah, let's go.
As all of you push through, you see the you see the yellow quadrants off in the distance fall. The same way as the white. But as soon as all of you enter the boundary of the estate, you guys immediately look up and you see the moon once again fill with red liquid.
I knew it was a full moon.
As all of you get the sense that you're being hunted.
Oh. Lovely.
And I'm going to say,
I wish Locker didn't have a mask on, else you would see him smiling.
I will say, I know I'm going to be cutting this session a little bit short,
No,
But-
keep it going. Let's find some combat.
Oh, we'll
Oh,
make
you'll
some
get
Level up,
lost.
level up, level up, level up.
You- it's just the seagulls. Mine, mine, mine.
Mine.
But I know I'm kind of steamrolling through this area, but I need to get prepared.
Steamroll a little further. Come on, dude.
Oh. We're going to have to deal with horde tactics next time.
war tactics.
Horde.
Horde tactics. Alright, boys, we're playing
For
Left 4
the
Dead 2.
horde. We're
Horde,
playing
okay.
Alliance, baby.
But with that, we're going to end tonight's session. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Or next week.
Sometime. Maybe.
I hope you're all prepared. Is this section, this next session, or the session after that is going to be the end of Aligata? Should be. But
Who
until
knows?
then,
Maybe it might take a
We're-
while to find the ambassador.
We're gonna spend 10 sessions just sitting here and talking.
Yeah, no, Jagger, remember when you said the mansion was just gonna be a session or two? I
Yeah.
remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. Okay. To be fair, we had a lot of role playing that.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we're going to hop off here, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.